Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to break down a timeless fable about a peacock whose stunning beauty hides a pretty serious flaw. And believe me, he is about to learn a powerful and very humbling lesson about what truly matters. So let's just kick things off with a question that gets right to the heart of this story. Is real beauty something you can see on the outside? Like a fancy feather? Or is it something deeper? Just keep that in the back of your mind as we meet our characters. Okay, let's dive right in and meet our main character. Deep in a beautiful, lush forest in India, there lived a peacock named Rajat. And as far as he was concerned, he was, without a doubt, the most beautiful creature in the entire world.
For Rajat, his whole identity was completely wrapped up in how he looked. His feathers weren't just colorful, they were iridescent, shimmering with all these different hues when the sun hit them just right. But all that beauty came with a whole lot of pride. He was boastful and, frankly, he wasn't exactly popular with the other animals.
And this is basically what Rajat did all day, every day. He didn't just walk, he would strut. You can just picture him, right? Parading through the forest, fanning out that incredible tail, making absolutely sure that every other creature saw just how magnificent he thought he was.
So, right in the middle of one of his daily pride parades, Rajat is about to meet someone who is his complete and total opposite in every single way.
And right here, you can really see the central conflict of the story. On one side, you've got Rajat, who is all about looks, pride, and arrogance. And then on the other side, we meet Neelam the sparrow. She's small, humble, and known not for how she looks, but for her beautiful voice and her kind heart.
I mean, this is just classic Rajat. He hears Neelam's beautiful song, but he can't just give her a simple compliment. Oh no. In his mind, he has to put her talent down to lift himself up, basically dismissing it as nothing compared to his own good looks.
But here's the thing about Neelam. She isn't offended at all. She is completely secure in who she is. Her self-worth doesn't come from being admired. It comes from the happiness she brings to her friends and neighbors. She's perfectly content, so Rajat's condescending words just roll right off her back.
Rajat just sort of scoffs and continues on his arrogant way, completely dismissing her. But just as he does, the entire world of the forest is about to get turned completely upside down. Now, the story throws a massive challenge into the mix, one that's going to test every single animal. A severe drought hits the forest, and that once lush green world begins to wither and dry up. And this is where the drought just completely flips the script. All of a sudden, Rajat's beautiful feathers, the source of all his pride, they become this heavy, cumbersome burden, making it super hard for him to find food. Meanwhile, Neelam's small, simple body is a huge advantage. She can easily find the last bits of food and water, and what does she do? She shares it with everyone.
So this crisis forces Rajat to see the world in a totally new light. His pride is useless now. He has to face the fact that his famous beauty isn't just unhelpful, it's actually holding him back. So he's hungry, he's weak, and all he can do is watch Neelam, the little bird he completely dismissed, just flourishing. She's not just surviving, she's helping the entire community get through this with her kindness and her spirit. He's seeing firsthand that her simple gifts are way more valuable than his fancy ones.
And this is the big turning point. Humbled, probably a little ashamed, Rajat goes to Neelam and finally admits it. He was wrong. He gets it now. True value isn't on the outside. It's about what you contribute and how you show up for others.
So this is a huge realization for him. But how does it actually change him? I mean, it's one thing to say you're sorry, but it's another thing to show it. So let's take a look at how the story wraps up.
And you know what? He absolutely shows it. Neelam, being so kind-hearted, forgives him.
And from that day on, Rajat is a changed peacock. He stops being so proud and starts being helpful. He uses his strength to help the forest recover, he learns to see the good in others, and he and Neelam become the absolute best of friends.
So when you boil it all down, the message of this fable is simple but so powerful. It's a timeless lesson, really. What you look like just doesn't matter nearly as much as who you are and what you do. Pride can make you blind to what's truly important, but a little humility can open your eyes.
And that brings us to one last thought, connecting Neelam's actions directly to our own lives. The story shows us that real value lies in generosity and kindness, especially when times are tough. So it's worth asking yourself, what kind of beauty are you bringing into the world?